Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to Pacmas Pod episode number 9. We are here to talk about events that happened in regards to FC Bayern München during the week. So yes, it's not only the fact that we ended our winning streak. Yes, we've done that to ourselves, and we'll talk more on that. But obviously, we're going to talk about the Paris Saint-Germain game. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Upamecano talks. These talks have still been going around this entire week. It is what it is. But guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way, go check socials, and inshallah you're well wherever you are. Also share this. Also, please, guys, go subscribe to the channel of my co-host here, always Bayern Chelsea, Danny representing. What are you saying, man?
Yeah, man, kind of an interesting week because we had that huge high off of the PSG match, which was intense for so many different reasons. And then we kind of come out just flat and tired and exhausted against Union Berlin. The winning streak ends. We get the draw there and head into the international break on still an overall good note, but a little bit tampered, I would say, a little bit more confusing.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%, man. Which is annoying because I feel like all this was so avoidable. It really was avoidable. It's just like this is for me, like I think this was one of them games before international break. Just rotate the team as much as you can. Now, it's not as easy. Don't get it twisted. But just try. Like, I even told you when you did your own lineup heading into the game, I said Carl maybe can start. Yeah. Not like I put him in mind in the preview. I'm not going to lie. But if Company did that, I'm like, you know what? I understand why. Yeah. Because it's like Gnabry, that brother, you know he's injury prone, so he could do with some rest. Olise, the way he's been playing, you can tell he needs rest. You know what I mean? Diaz is energetic, and to be fair, he's the only guy that I actually thought did anything in the game. Harry Kane, you know what? Fair play for turning up. You know what I mean? In the last minute of the game from that cross that Bischoff made. But then again, why is Bischoff not starting? And I'll get to that in a few months. But again, Kane was mid. I actually think mid is not the word. I think he was dog shit. You know what I mean? Like, other than that one moment which he skimmed 2 players, what the fuck did he really do before the goal? You know what I mean? He gave one away as well. So, but then again, when you score another one, it cancels out. You know, and then you go midfield. The only guy that did anything in it was Kimmich, because Goretzka was ass.
Yep.
And then you go to defense, and you're like, okay, well, Stanisic, ass. Well, he nearly fumbled. He actually fumbled that pass for that Diaz saved, which became a goal. Bloody, you have Laimer. Listen, that was one of his worst games. But to be fair, I don't think it was as bad as a lot of people make out. It was just not good enough compared to what he's done. It's like as if I was watching him of last season. But then again, you can tell he's been running himself to the ground. Opa should have not started. That's another guy that should have not started, in my opinion. Why the hell is he starting? You know what I mean? Should have been Ton Kim. Yeah, and then this is where I'm like, this doesn't matter. Neuer's going to start anyway. Like, Neuer, I'm disappointed, bro. Because it's like, you go from having your best performance against PSG in a game like that magnitude to then going against Union Berlin, and you can't even like catch that shot from Doue or whatever his name was. I don't even want to butcher it. Like, come on, bro. It's like, are you taking the piss, bro? You're supposed to be captain material. You're supposed to be the most experienced man on the fucking football pitch. And this is what I'm seeing, bro. Listen, I'm not losing my head like people would think I may be doing, which I don't think many people have been saying that, to be fair. But just in case, I'm not. But at the same time, need to wake up, bro. You know what I mean? And company needs to be alert as well. That's all I'm going to say, bro. Just because we didn't win one game, they ain't changing nothing for me. We won the other 16.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you there, man. I agree. I wouldn't have started Goretzka, that's for sure. I would have started Bischoff. I would have started Carl. I would have started Kim, just because some of the guys needed some rest. And this is, I think, maybe the first game all year where Company just read the room wrong. He just didn't have a correct gauge of where the squad was. And so, I mean, it's one match out of 17 that he just kind of, I don't want to say guessed wrong, but he put the wrong starting 11 out there because of just how tired they were from giving their all against PSG. And yeah, I mean, it was a trap match for sure. Like, the guys were looking ahead to the break probably, but yeah, like I said, I would have made a few more rotations, but it wasn't good. Not many people played well. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, I thought Kimmich had a really good game, but other than that, Diaz had a really good game, but also missed the easiest sitter you could ever have.
That's the only thing.
Kane, I thought, had moments of looking good, but other than that was just pretty pedestrian. I thought Serge covered a lot of ground in the midfield, but nothing really came of it. But yeah, like Olise was super tired. Goretzka did nothing. The center backs were tired. Laimer and Stanisic, who I'm big fans of, usually both were bad. So it was just kind of a bunk game overall.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know about you, but for me, this one conversation we need to be having. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. I don't think Gnabry played good at all. But the reason why I bring up this name is because I expect way more out of, and he's not been good for like the past few games. Like even the PSG one, you know what I mean? I think even Leverkusen as well. Like, this guy's not been good at all. Yeah. Against Frankfurt's another one, he was ass. Like, Olise, bro.
Yeah.
This brother has been playing fucking mid for a good portion of games now.
I think he needs rest. I think he just is playing so much for France, playing so much for Bayern, that he just needs some rest. And it's like, you have a guy like Carl who's so energetic and just ready to showcase himself, basically. And you have him on the bench Why not play Carl a little bit more? Give Olise a breather.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think it's just like, don't get it twisted. You're not wrong. That's part of an issue. But the way I view it is listen. I understand when you're a baller like he is. Like it's obviously fair for you to think that you know what you're doing, right? But my thing is, I think he overdoes stuff. Like
Mm.
I think he overdoes it with the whole cutting in, cutting out. I feel like at times he can put himself in a goal scoring position and he'd still do that shit. I'm like, brother, at some point you have to fucking shoot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what
I agree. I think if there's one thing you want to get on Olise for about his game, it's that he does, and I think Musiala does this sometimes too, but it's rare. Is he'll
yeah.
kind of put on blinders and not really, just not really see his teammates all that well, and just kind of cut in and look for an opportunity himself, which all good players do that to an extent. And this is very nitpicky because Olise is such a well-rounded player, Musiala as well, such a well-rounded player. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, I think at times they could see their teammates better and just maybe be a little bit more decisive in that kind of like last action that they need to take.
But I mean, we talked about this last week about a little bit with Musiala, but funny enough.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's like Olise starting to get to that path because it's like, listen, don't get it twisted. Like, I still maintain the fact that I think Olise is generally a bit smarter in the final third, and I think that's the difference between them two.
Yeah.
However, it's like even Olise hasn't been smart enough in the past few games.
Yeah.
Like, what game was it? Was it? No, it wasn't Club Brugge. It was, I think, the one before it. Bro, he had an opportunity. Oh no, I think it was Werder Bremen, and I do not think that was against Club Brugge, but he had an opportunity to shoot, but then he cut out, and then that goalkeeper, I think, what's he's on loan to from Arsenal. Forgot his
Oh,
name.
that is Werder Bremen. Yeah, that is Bremen.
Yeah. That brother was able to close out the goal because of all that shit. Like, why? You did not need to do that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's been a few instances of that. I noticed it against PSG too, and like obviously PSG is a powerhouse. It's not easy to just go into Paris and score a bunch of goals on PSG, but I noticed a few times where Olise kind of
He
like
got
danced a little bit too long.
Yeah, he did that against Pat. I mean, that was not to shoot, but he took too long on the ball. He could have released it earlier rather than trying to run, especially when he doesn't have that much pace. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh, so I hear you with the PSG one, but it's a bit different because he was not in a shooting position. That one, it was more of like he beat Pacho.
yeah,
He runs it by near the byline area, but then like he literally can pass the ball.
yeah,
But obviously, instead, he chose to run because he wanted to run a bit like closer to the goal, then maybe pass or shoot. I don't know what he was trying to do.
yeah. Just held on
Patrick
to it
just
too
got
long.
in because he's quick enough. This is the thing. But I don't know. I think once Olise gets going, like, now we're gonna look even more dangerous. That's why I'm talking about him specifically because it's like I feel like the past few games it's been at times Harry Kane, right? Because even, by the way, a lot of people said he did good against PSG. I don't think he did that good. It's just people rated his defensive work, so then it's like, okay, he did the defensive work because it's against PSG. But like, I look at him as a striker too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah,
anyway, first you have Harry Kane that's in and out, right? Then you have bloody Nabry, who, to be fair, cooked against PSG, right? And to
yeah,
be fair, most of his performances has been pretty good in the 10. For example, against Leverkusen, he played on the left. I was not a big fan of that. I
yeah.
wasn't,
Me neither.
right? But then he scored, right? And then you have Diaz. Now, Diaz, as we all know, is a hit and miss guy.
Yeah,
But I have to say, in recent weeks, Diaz has done more than Olise. Let's just say how it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
yeah,
So,
for sure. I think so. I think Olise. See, with Diaz though, I'm like not. I think what Diaz has been is what he is. I haven't seen enough of his career to like really, really nail down on it for sure. But with Olise, it's just frustrating because we know he can be so much better because we saw it all last year.
Mm. Nah, 100%, man. 100%, bro. Oh man, yeah. So, but back to the conversation. It's just like Olise needs to fix up. I think Olise needs to fix up, bro. I would hope that he doesn't play for France, but he will play for France. Like
He will.
he
Yeah,
just,
they'll play him 90 minutes.
yeah, he'll play 90 minutes, and from there, it's just gonna be one of them ones in which, like, bro.
It's not going to be a break for our guys. We need it to be a break, but is anybody going to get a break outside of Neuer? Probably not.
Uh, I mean, the guy that's not part of the squad, like, is Bischoff a part of the German squad? I don't think he is, right?
I think he might be
Oh,
for
he's not.
U21s, but I don't know. I mean, he's not part of
I know Carl is not part of the main team. He's part of the youth one, which, by the way, is mad in itself.
which I think Bischoff is as well. So they'll be, yeah, not getting a huge break.
Yeah, it's a bit peak. It's a bit peak. You know what though? To be fair though, Almal has been balling for Cole, so I see why he got called up. But
yeah, I'm a fan of that one. I am a fan.
I
of
would
that
actually take him at Bayern.
Me too.
I would. By the way, for context, he is a Bayern fan. His co-worker is what you call it, partner,
Co-host. Yeah.
co-host. Yeah, is
Yeah.
a Chelsea fan.
Yeah. So I'm just a Bayern fan. My co-host is a Chelsea fan. Check out our channel if you'd like. Although I will say I am a Rafael Nadal fan. I don't know if that's a deal breaker. I see you're a Djokovic fan over there.
Djokovic. Oh, I just yeah, because he called himself Joe. Yeah, I see what you mean now. I
I just
don't
had to
really
throw it
want.
out there.
Well, you know they've been doing tennis events in Riyadh here. They've been doing a lot of tennis events. He
Oh,
was, yeah, he was at a forum that Turkey Sheikh hosted like a few weeks ago, and then
Djokovic was?
yeah, he and other like celebrities and that. So yeah, it's interesting, man. And now they're hosting some tennis tournament here or something, and I think he's ambassadoring it.
Yeah. They are doing a tournament. I was seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a tennis guy, but like I am aware that it's happening. I am aware.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
big up Adam in the chat, man. You know what I mean? I said
Yeah.
Rafa's cool, like watching all of them big three.
Yeah,
Uh,
I do too. They're all the best to ever do it. So it's crazy that we got them all in the same generation. It's awesome.
what's that? What's that? I'm sure you know. There was a movie they had of one of the legendary players or something. Forgot
Mm,
the name. I watched that movie, so. But anyway, it is what it is.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I forgot the name, man. Maybe King just will recognize it. I watched that. It was actually an interesting movie, but it was about a tennis legend. I don't remember,
Oh
but
yeah.
yeah. But anyway, regardless, man. Like look at Will Kim Jong Carnage, man. Said buying our trash and irrelevant. Yo, we got Burger King League. In look at these. Look at these guys. Look at these La Liga frauds raiding my chat. Look at these La Liga.
They're La Liga. They're not even Premier League. Wow, look at that.
But bro, because they just joined in from a Barca Real Madrid show, football
Ah,
chaos. Yeah, man,
okay.
look at them. Look at them raid the chat. Look.
Well,
They're all
welcome in
raiding,
everybody.
Hey, big up Will, man. Milk Farmers League. Look at them. They're not.
Yeah,
Look. If we tell them 16 wins, they're all like, "Oh, nobody cares." Bayern Bundesliga. Look. This is the
we'd
fraud that raided. Look, this
we'd love
fraud.
to have you.
Bayern
We'd
Real,
love to have you over in the
yeah,
Bundesliga.
thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, thank you for rating for, a show that regards a club that's so relevant. Thank you very much, my guy. Thank you very much. Look, Layer, Habibi, you support Puta Scum Lona. Don't chat to me. يا المعف. By the way, انت يا المعفن, you fraud. Don't think I didn't see you wearing a Liverpool top. Just imagine being a Barca fan wearing a Liverpool top just to be shameless. How dare you, bro?
Unreal.
Yeah, fund them. I'm glad they lost
Unreal.
against bloody what you call it, Man City. Hold. Yeah, should we cook a warrior for being a Liverpool fan? Look. Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
this guy said Visca Union Berlin. This fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy. To be fair, the Union Berlin play better football than Putas Kamlona. I can tell you that for free.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, they play.
They look
Yeah, they
good.
play better ball, bro. They play better ball. I mean, I thought they'll play Getafe ball, but I mean,
I know. I thought there was no shot they would come out as aggressive as they did. So
yeah, man.
gotta
But it
respect
turns
them.
out they play better football than Putas Kamlona. Hold that, you fraud. Hold that,
Wow.
bro. You know what? Slap the likes, subscribe. Yeah, I see the conversion rate moving like Ferran Torres. It's moving like Mbappe and Vinny against Liverpool and Rayo Vallecano. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But subscribe. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Slap the like and subscribe, man. Don't be fraud, man. No, but you know what? Back to the game against Berlin, man. It's
Wait,
just
I just want to say one thing. If Bayern is irrelevant, if they're in such a trash league, how come all these other leagues and teams just want our players so bad?
yeah,
Upa,
I know.
Davies,
I
everybody.
know.
They're all after our players. Like, come on, what's
Bro,
up?
the biggest talking point is Olise to Liverpool over Bayern fraud space, bro. And we're
I know.
irrelevant. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah, nice one. And they all want Harry Kane. But Barcelona have been talking to me about Harry Kane. Real Madrid linked to Upamecano. We will talk about that in a bit. Like, what's going on here, bro? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah. Well, Barca's got to finish paying for Lewandowski before they go after Kane. How about that?
Again, you know what? I said this on FCB show with Amar. Yeah, you can take bigger. I don't mind. But guess what? I'll fucking take better. Yeah, I'll take fucking better.
If
Yeah,
we have over
level.
400,000 members with Bayern Munich, biggest club members wise
Yeah,
in the
man.
world.
Hey, we do have the most members. Facts. No, but bro, look at this. Do you know what this picture is? This picture is 8 fucking 2 on your fucking head tops. On your fucking head, bro. Forget that. I'll go further, bro. Talk to daddy, bro. Yeah, talk
Yeah.
to daddy, bro. You see what they all have in common? All in common, about the other way around. All in common, bro, is against Puta Scamlona. Yeah. So you want bigger, take bigger, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That you see that Muller red one over here? 7-0. 7-0. Why are you chatting to me, bro? You want bigger, take bigger. I don't give a fuck. Our head-to-head shows that these happened. And Muller was bro, even in the MLS. Muller's daddy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can't stop him.
You can't stop Thomas, bro. This guy's trolling the fuck out of you. And you're out here joining, bro. You know what? It's weird, yeah. No. It's weird. Because when it's them two against each other, they fight. They bicker and fight. Yeah, like brothers and sisters. Then when we enter the field, yeah, when we enter the conversation, they become best friends, family. Family La Liga.
Yeah, it's rich.
They're pathetic, man. Fake. You know what? I'm starting to realize once we enter the fold, they're a fake rivalry. They're a fake rivalry, man. I swear down, bro. A fake rivalry. Yeah, if it's a real rivalry, you should be supporting me over the fucking rival.
That's
but
right.
No, you're supporting each other.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. I mean, you see, the more shit you chat, the more just get out of here, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, well, you get out of here, bro. Chatting shit, bro. But anyway, listen, yeah. Now let's talk about the club that actually matters in this fucking stream. All right? Yeah? Yeah, with Union Berlin game, man, we just made it difficult for ourselves. You know what I mean? We made things difficult for ourselves, and it's just like we didn't need to. It's all avoidable, in my opinion. You know, like the one game company decides to, you know what, start a full team that's actually like hella tired after. Because remember, when we played PSG, like we were defending our hearts out after that Diaz red card.
Yeah. No, we were just exhausted from playing PSG. But you know, you see it all across the world. You see it all across even Germany. I mean, Dortmund and Leipzig. They looked pretty tired too. So it's not something that I'm going to like lose sleep over. But it does kind of suck that like the aura that we had of like no one can even touch us is now. I mean, I'm not saying it's out the window, gone forever, but it's there's a little bit of a chink in our armor where maybe that wasn't there before.
Yeah. Nah, bro, I hear it, man. I hear it, man. But you know what? I say we move on from that game. Bro, what were your thoughts on the PSG game? Because we didn't talk about the PSG game now. I think we should.
First 45 minutes when it was 11-on-11, Bayern was dominating PSG left and right. I mean, could have had 4 or 5 goals, and that's no exaggeration either. We took them down, like dismantled them. It wasn't even close. That performance was just one that was so overpowering for Bayern. And obviously the red card totally changed the game. We went from dominating them offensively to dominating them defensively, and completely shifted our focus there, and just wanted to like hunker down and come away with the win. And that's what we did. So it was an awesome game because we showed that we could do everything from offensive firepower to defensive stability. And I got to give company credit for that, because it was a totally it was a tactical masterclass, really.
No, it was, but these are the type of performances that we're gonna need in the knockout stages. By the way, like
100%.
that's why I was very happy to be seeing that, because it's like, again, for me, my doubts last season was can he adapt, especially coming from Burnley relegated, etc. It's like, okay, you're coming into a job that's probably too big for your boots. Well, after you just got relegated. But then again, it's not really company's fault. He's obviously going to take the job. It's more on our board, isn't it? But then, and last season, he won the league. Fine, great. I don't think it was the most convincing league one I've seen. I'll be so honest. I think us drawing against Leverkusen in such manner helped. And then we went on to win from there. And I think we should have been around in the Pokal. In the Champions League, I think I would have rather gone further. You know, I'd actually demand my club to be winning it, but obviously I knew we were never going to win because company and experience, playing methodical. But I knew Inzaghi's Inter was going to beat us then. Now, the way we've been playing against sides, and this is why I never understood why fans don't give us credit that's not Bayern fans. Like, we beat the Chelsea side that people thought that they would beat us.
Yep.
We beat Frankfurt that we don't usually beat at Deutsche Bank Park Arena.
Mm-hmm.
We play against Borussia Dortmund. By the way, Leipzig first game, we slap them 6-0. Usually that's going to be a tough game. We beat Borussia Dortmund 2-1. We struggled in that game. They gave us a good run in the second half, if you remember.
Yeah, they're a good team.
I took an Olise slide tackling because of Joe Bellingham being a dumbass for us to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then obviously the PSG game, bro. It's just, I mean, the only game I can hear people speaking, which I'm like, you know what, fair enough, is maybe Leverkusen. Because Leverkusen, they were utterly dog shit. They were just ball watching everything we did. That's why Gnabry scored despite playing mid and left wing.
Yeah.
Even though I have to say, though, that pass from Bischoff, man, what a fucking pass. But again, that just shows how good he is. And he'll be more respected eventually in the future. Yeah, same with Pavlovic. But, bro, I actually think Pavlovic is one of the best sixes in the world anyway.
He's been really good this year.
Yeah, it's just people don't want to talk about it right now. I'll bring it up right now. I don't give a fuck. I'll back my guy. Yeah, because I've seen enough, bro. Tech, defensive ability, intelligence. He has it all. Why am I not going to back that? I'll easily back. Bro, and he's been improving in attacking areas, bro. You see that link-up play he done with Olise one time, or the movements he's done in the 10 on off the ball, bro. Yeah, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So, yeah. Especially at times, by the way, when you especially when you see Goretzka, on the other hand, play shit against Union Berlin, by the way, which we forgot to mention. That brother should have never started. Don't know why the fuck he started.
He was not good.
Shit.
He was not good.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just, come on now. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, listen, back to PSG. I just thought we put pressure on PSG. PSG really didn't have answers for us. And we just scored earlier. And then afterwards, the Diaz red card happened. And this is the thing. I think we should have finished our chances beforehand. Like, Stasic could have scored once or twice. And I'd say twice probably because he should have stayed on side for the goal that he scored.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Kimmich had an opportunity he could have scored.
Yep.
Olise had a couple he could have scored.
Yep.
And that red card wouldn't have been as big of a deal. But
Yeah.
the thing is, it became a big deal because we didn't take our chances more so than we could have.
Mhm.
And here's the thing. We got a red card. And listen, not many Bayern fans want to hear me out, but I think it was a red. Because, and I'm sure you might be one of them, because the thing is, right, he literally clattered the shit out of Hakimi's ankles, bro. You know
Yeah,
what
I knew it was going to be a red card, but I don't think it should have been. I think it was only a red because of the crowd reaction, because of the injury. And it's hard for me to call it a red when Donnarumma on Musiala wasn't even a foul. So to me, I can't. I think realistically, I think both of them should have been yellow cards. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard for me to say it's a clear red. But I don't know. I mean, it was a reckless challenge. It was a dumb challenge. All those things are true.
Bro, for me, is both should have been red cards.
Fair
Like,
enough.
I'm keeping the same energy, but the other way around. That's my honest opinion. Bro, like, for me, you have to understand, when you're that reckless to a point that it leads to an injury, red.
Yeah, that's fair.
Instantly. You know, by the way, Kimmich as well getting kicked. I mean, listen, it wasn't meant, but still, the guy could have been concussed. That's arguably a red as well.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, where it's just so inconsistent because Kimmich got kicked in the head. The ball wasn't anywhere near him. I don't know. I'm not saying he was trying to like hurt him, but it felt like, how could that not be intentional? And that's not even a foul. So again, like, for me, it's hard to pull up and be like, yeah, Diaz's challenge was for sure a red, but then Kimmich can get kicked in the head intentionally and it's not even a foul. Like, I can't see both of those things being true.
Yeah, 100%. No, 100%. I get your point. I'm not gonna deny that the energy ain't the same, bro. Listen, well, whatever happened, now he's gonna be missing the Arsenal game.
Yeah, that
Maybe it's an
sucks.
opportunity to play Leonard Carl, Lenny G, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Play that brother and hope for the best. You get me?
Yeah.
Against
I gotcha.
Arsenal, but then that would mean you'd have to sacrifice Gnabry on the left. Olise and Carl can play right 10, whatever, they can interchange, which will confuse the Arsenal back line. It should be, or when the time comes, we'll talk more on that. But that's what I'll do from now, because I
Well,
don't know
it's
when
in
that.
London, so Gnabry's gonna go off.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is he's playing on the left. I don't trust him on the left as much as I do on the 10. If you told me in the 10, I hear you 100%. But on the left, yeah, man, it's a bit different, bro. It's a bit different. But yeah, listen, against PSG, it's just we defended our hearts out. Jonathan Tah, by the way, deserves more respect than he gets.
Yeah, for sure. And I was one of the people
Upamecano.
saying I didn't like him in the beginning, but he's been great lately.
Yeah, but that's not me. But that's not me saying that Upamecano wasn't amazing, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. Yeah, the Great Wall of Paris pulled up. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he was
Like,
good too.
yeah, credit where it's due, and we'll talk about him in a bit. But like, he did good. Todd did. Laimer did good. Stasic, best game this season so far from him. You know, Pavlovic, Kimmich. Yeah, Kim and Jay when he come on after the goal that we conceded to Joao Neves. Like, absolutely brilliant, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was like reckless defending. Not reckless to the point it's foul, but like just aggressive all over the place. You know what I mean? You know, one thing I have to give to about company ball, because I was talking with a Barcelona fan on a Barca show we do. Yunus, we go check Barca React. Our man-to-man pressing is insane.
It is. I mean,
that's why it works.
Yeah, Company just he has this figured out with the man-to-man press, but it's also like there's a lot of times there's somebody to like back up, and like fill the gap in whoever's pressing's like cover shadow.
Yes, that's what I always bring up to other people.
There's always someone there to just clean up if anything happens, and somehow it's like a hybrid. I mean, it is a man-to-man press, but there is like elements of like zonal marking, like when it is needed somehow. I don't even completely understand it.
You know what it's like? it's like when you're manufacturing goods in it. So when you collect raw materials, you take them raw materials, you take them to the manufacturers, right? The manufacturers have like them bare capital machines, and they got them bare machines. Yeah, the way our players moving, they're moving like them machines. Yeah, specializes in its task.
They are.
Literally, that's what our players do, bro. Our players just specializing in a task and filling in the gaps. That's what they're doing, bro. You know what I mean? So,
for sure.
no, man, it's just happy days, bro. Happy days, man. For the most part, you get me. Obviously, in the game against Union Berlin, it was disrupted. Not gonna lie, but
Yeah,
even then, to get the draw rather than a loss, I mean, just shows the mentality is there somewhere. So, I mean, it is what it is. But you know what? That's PSG. Um, I want to talk about this Upamecano situation.
let's do it.
The links has been circulating because he hasn't extended yet,
Yeah,
and unfortunately, the links are to Real Madrid.
Oh, but they don't want him because Bayern is in a farmers league and all that stuff.
Yeah. But you know what? This guy wants him on a free, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's always watching.
Yeah, but like you said, we are irrelevant. Bayern München, we are this, we are that.
Yeah. How's Davies working out for Real Madrid? Because they had him too.
Oh, they don't want to hear that, bro. I don't think that was a good idea. Oh, they can hold that though. Absolutely can hold that, bro. They think they can take all the players for free, bro. How's Alaba going?
Yeah.
How's Alaba going, bro? The only player they really took off us that worked out is Toni Kroos.
Toni Kroos, yeah, for sure.
Probably Toni. Bro, we took their deadwood and turned them into a gold backup, bro. Odriozola. You think I forgot? James Rodriguez. Come on, man. I'll never forget that free kick against Bayer Leverkusen, by the way. That's the first thing I think of when I think of James, by the way. You know what I mean? It's a shame that when he scored against Madrid, we didn't go through. But I mean,
yeah,
different conversation. All right, man. Fuck yeah. All right, Lewa as well. Like, bro, what are you man doing? But like, yeah, man. Even James against them missed open net, but it's just whatever, bro. Listen, the point is Madrid. Like, you can try taking Upa, but you ain't gonna get him, bro. It ain't happening, bro. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. As Alaba worked in his first season before injuries. To be fair, I do hear that he did do pretty good first season, but
fair
still,
enough.
like for how much you pay him at your club, you expect more. You know what I mean? Like he's our second highest earner, by the way. Can you believe? Like I
didn't know that actually. Wow.
No, he is our second high. It's ridiculous. But yeah, bro, about Upamecano on Aurelia.
Yeah.
I don't think it's happening, and I don't think it's true anyway. Even Plattenberg has debunked this.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true yet. It's tough to say. I think that he's going to extend with Bayern eventually, but the longer this drags out, the worse it is for Bayern. But I do think he's comfortable in Munich. I think company has helped him a lot. I think Bayern backed him through some tough seasons, and I think that he deserves to be paid now. I think he deserves that, and I think eventually Bayern will get it done. But I think that I do think the interest is real from other clubs, but I think at the end of the day, he extends with Bayern.
Yeah. By the way, I mean this just proves our point. Look at this. This is from the same account that literally put the rumor out there in the beginning last week. It said Real Madrid will not take part in any bidding wars to sign a player. Ibrahim Konate's situation looks positive for the club, while Upamecano does not. So basically, they saw what Plattenberg put out, and then this brother said, "Yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna go on with the Konate thing then." So Plattenberg W, whatever reporting they're doing in Spain L. But by the way, they only did the Upamecano stuff in the beginning because they lost to Liverpool.
They always do that in Spain. They always have crazy. What is it?
Yeah.
What is it? Marca, that one Spanish publication that's always just saying crazy stuff.
I think it's Marca for Real Madrid, but I
Yeah.
don't know if that was them this time around.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was
I don't
I
remember
forget
them.
his name, but I can picture his like profile picture. But he's another guy who's been hit or miss in the past.
Yeah, I don't remember the account that did it in the beginning, but even then, ain't happening. No, that was the one I just read. Is it this one?
Let me see.
By the way,
No,
that one I just read off right now. The Konate thing.
oh, yeah, I don't know.
Actually, I need to double check that. I'm actually so curious now. You get me, bro? Actually, I think I put somewhere. I remember putting somewhere in my account that about this whole thing. I'll tell you guys. Well, actually, one second. But I know I knew this was not gonna happen. I knew this was not happening. Like it was so obvious, hella obvious as well. Like that's the thing, because like the thing is with Upamecano is like he I think the only thing left is the sign-on fee.
I think so. It sounds like they're gonna give him a pretty big salary, but I think it's the sign-on fee and also a release clause. I think he's gonna want one.
Yeah, agent fees. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. And no, it was brother, bro. That county is even more fraudulent, by the way. Oh, big up Geo, by the way. Look, it's even more fraudulent. Look at the fucking account. Look. Fucking Santi JFM, bro. If I want
Oh,
news about certain players joining Saudi League, I'll get news out of this guy. Not
yeah,
fucking.
that's who it is. Yeah, he's hit or miss, man. He's not always right.
Yeah. I trust him more when it comes to Saudi. Because to be fair, last past summer when it came to some Hilal stuff or Nasser stuff, he was actually not really wrong. But when it comes to stuff in Europe, yeah, don't trip there.
Yeah, Santi. That's who it was. I couldn't remember his name, but I could remember the picture.
Nah, but it was agreement with Upamecano, like fucking yeah.
Well, that also came right after his big performance against PSG. Like this all could be agents doing their thing, to try to get Bayern feeling the heat, I guess, but you never know.
Yeah. Also, by the way, this is probably not gonna happen because they have Sergio Conceição as their new manager. Even though they've been shit, but yeah, it's not happening. But they lost to Al Ahly in the derby this weekend, so and Mahrez dunked, so it is one of them, bro. But Kingsley Coman's not been doing bad in the Saudi League.
Yeah, it sounds like he's been doing all right. Which I mean, I think I kind of expected that,
Yeah, but
okay.
He's fraud and Nasser, bro, of all teams. That's the only thing. But the worst part is he's joined my rival club. What a bro. To be fair, I didn't want him at Al Hilal because I had a feeling at Al Hilal he wouldn't have worked out as much. But anyway,
it seems like he's in a good spot to succeed with his teammates around him.
I mean, he's playing with Ronaldo, Felix, Mane,
yeah,
Brozovic, Angelo Gabriel, Inigo Martinez, Simekan, if you remember him from Leipzig. By the way, that guy's underrated, man. That guy can still play in a top club in Europe, in my opinion.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, no, Simekan, bro, Wayne, yeah, bro. Crazy. Bro, I think that center back duo is crazy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, just to keep you guys updated on that one. But yeah, Upamecano, I just don't see it happening. I really don't. I think he's going to eventually stay.
Me too.
And yeah, but this, by the way, I still think we need to get a center back. We need to get Schlotterbeck in.
Oh, I'd love Schlotterbeck. Yeah.
It's a must. Get Schlotterbeck. Like my ideal scenario is we have Opa, Schlotterbeck, Ta. If you want to keep Kim now, fine, just because you can tell the Achilles gum actually looking better.
Yeah, I don't know if Kim would want to stay if he'd be the fourth option, but yeah, I mean, I think if you have Upa, Ta, and either Schlotterbeck or Guehi, I think that's amazing. I think that's really good.
I mean, if Kim doesn't want to stay, I mean, Gay is an option, but again, Gay is not gonna. I think it's either Schlotterbeck or Gay. I don't think we get both.
Yeah, I don't think we get both either. I think it's probably more realistic to get Schlotterbeck, but I'm not exactly sure.
Maybe Lukibaki or whatever his name. What was the name? Is in Leipzig. Even though he's a bit erratic, but
one of their center backs now.
Leipzig, Castillo.
I haven't heard any rumors, but maybe if Kim leaves.
Yeah. Oh no, Lukeba, not Lukeba.
Yeah.
That brother. Yeah.
Have they been linked to him at all, or are you just saying that you wouldn't mind him?
No, I'm saying that's an idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
I think at some point, not in the summer. I think in Jan or maybe something like that, they were having a look at him, but that's it.
Okay.
Bro, yeah. To be honest, I would take Lukeba if we get rid of Kim.
Yeah, I really want Schlotterbeck or Gahey. I think Gahey would be good too, but I really do want Schlotterbeck. I think he's great. He put up a nice performance against Bayern, whenever that match was against Dortmund, probably like a month ago or whatever.
Yeah, no, fact. No, I hear it, bro. But yeah, other than Upa links, I don't think there's really much that's been happening. I mean, it's just now everybody's gone to the national teams.
Yeah, well, there was that one comment a while ago. I don't know if that guy's still here, but just talking about Davies and Musiala coming back, and they're getting they're getting closer. I would say, I mean, I want to be conservative with them. I don't really want to see them until after the winter pause. I think Davies is probably going to be ready to go before Musiala will be, and Ito, I just have no idea.
Bro, to be honest, when it comes to Musiala and Davies, New Year's, please. Apparently, Davies might play in December, which is better than I expected.
Yeah, but, just ease him in. Don't go crazy. Don't just throw him into the fire.
Oh yeah,
no need to do it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Let them play in the second half of the season more so than wait. Because by the way, when they're back, I want them to be rotated as well.
Me too. Yeah, I think it's going to help keep everybody fresher to be able to do that.
Toes. Yeah. We don't need Davies playing 90 minutes every fucking week. We don't need I'm still putting Stasic starting in some games, because we don't need Davies to be being run to the ground.
Yeah, Stanisic, Ito, Davies, all of them. Rotate them all.
Yeah. This is an interesting one.
How would you rank Lewandowski?
Yeah, as a striker of all time.
Are you saying for just Bayern or in the world of the entire world?
If it's for Bayern, it's hard because there's Gerd Müller. Gerd Müller exists.
Gerd Müller, yeah. It's such a different era. It's so hard to compare somebody from that era with somebody with the modern era. But I feel like you have to respect Gerd Müller.
I will say though, Lewandowski has done in Champions League as well. And
in the entire world. Well, first of all, as far as Bayern goes, I'm a huge Kane guy. I think Lewandowski is a better goal scorer, but I think Kane is a better all-around player.
I can agree on that.
Yeah. Time in the entire world, Lewandowski, that's really tough. That's really tough. I mean, he's up there. I think you can put him up there. Again, I think it's so hard to compare eras. So I guess just sticking to the modern era, he's definitely up there. Obviously, Haaland, obviously Mbappe.
Luis Suarez for me, by the way.
That's fair.
Because even though he's a scum, but I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. You know what, though? You even Benzema's in the conversation.
Yeah.
It's actually a tough one.
Really tough one. I don't know if I haven't watched all these guys all the time, so it's tough for me to rank them all. But Kane is my guy. I'm gonna go Kane number one as an all-around player between these guys. But in terms of like just pure scoring, Lewandowski has a great case to be number one for sure.
Yeah, but you know the problem with Harry Kane being in the top one, he needs to win more of the bigger trophies.
He does, yeah, he definitely does.
Because he's been at Tottenham for so long, so like he's been hiding away from the big games. That's the problem. It's like he has to brush the Tottenham off him. To actually get someone. Like that's the thing. But you know what? That's why if I'm Harry Kane, I stay at Bayern for like more than like for the second contract as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now it gives you more of an opportunity to achieve more and right the wrongs of his first stint.
Yeah, I mean he's not winning a UCL if he goes back to Spurs,
But that's why I think he needs to, bro. I mean he's linked to Barca, but I don't think he'll go Barca. I
don't think so.
Because by the way, you know how I see it? I see it as like we're gonna probably be winning. So if we're winning, he'll probably be enjoying his football at Bayern. He'll want to stay.
I really don't think he would move his family to Spain either. It's tough to tell, but I really think that's like a huge thing for him. So I feel like it's stay in Munich or go back to England where you're from. And I think eventually he goes back to England no matter what. I think it's just how long is he going to stay at Bayern? I really don't see him going to Barca. I understand it would be an attractive destination for a lot of reasons, including footballing, but I don't know if I see it. I don't think I do.
Yeah. No, I hear you 100%, man. I hear you 100%. But the thing is, it's still there as a discussion because obviously Barca will need a striker and they will try to look for. But again, I just don't see him leaving. I don't see it. So, like I said before, I think he finishes his time. But I think he extends one more contract, then he goes back to Spurs.
Yeah, I think he's going to stay. And to be honest with you, I thought he was going to go back to England way sooner originally. But now with how well he's playing, how well Bayern's playing, how much I genuinely feel like he does like it in Munich, I think he's going to stay next year for sure and maybe extend his contract one more year.
Yeah. I don't even think the extension is going to be one more year. I think it's going to be a few more years.
Do you think he'll play out a few more years, like play out the whole contract too?
It's possible.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is with Harry Kane? Harry Kane doesn't strike me as somebody that like will want to leave Bayern in bad terms.
No, yeah, I don't think he will at all.
He doesn't strike me as that. He's too humble of a guy.
Do you think the yeah, definitely a downgrade.
It is a downgrade, bro.
For sure. Do you think the goal scoring record, the Premier League goal scoring record means anything to him?
It does, but I think now that he's winning at Bayern, I think he'll be like, you know what, this means more.
Yeah. I do think it would mean more to him to win like a UCL for sure.
Yeah. Like the goal scoring, and by the way, he can go back to the Premier League in his late years and still do it because you have to understand, this brother is that good of a player that he can get the job done.
He really is.
And he's not that far off of like literally. How many goals is he away from getting the record? It's not far off.
I think he's like 45 or something.
Come on, bro. He's easily getting that. He's easily getting that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'll look it up to make sure, but
bro, around the range. I think 60s maybe, but even then, he's easily getting those, bro.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, he's 57.
So yeah, so in between what we both said, like, bro, come on, man, he's getting that, bro. He's so getting that. You know, man, that's why
47. Sorry, 47. I just looked it up.
So you weren't wrong, bro. It's okay. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Easy getting that. So I think he'll stay. Bro, you know what it is? I'll be so honest with you, bro. All these players linked out to Bayern and this and this and that. It's because we're not respected enough. That's it. Our PR is shit. Their PR is good. And we're not respected enough because we play in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's why I'm here on Always Bayern Chelsea talking every week, trying to get people to respect this team.
Bro, when you're seeing people raid and they're like, Bayern irrelevant, Bayern, I'm like, bro, shut up. Yeah, when we win that, I say when. but should be if. Yeah, because I should be more humble. But you know what? They're making me want to be more fucking confident in my team, bro. They're making me want to show my arrogance. Yeah.
Dude,
If I win that 7th Champions League, I deserve more respect, bro.
We beat the champions of the world. We beat the champions of Europe. What else do you want? Come on.
Yeah, man said we're all a bunch of sellouts. How are we a bunch of sellouts?
Yeah, tell me who I sold out to, because I need to contact them because I'm not making enough money to be a true sellout.
Wait. Didn't Barca sell out to Spotify?
Yeah, talk about sellouts.
Bro, these man every Clasico have to be representing fucking Drizzy or fucking God knows who, bro.
Kobe.
Yeah? Or whoever the fuck. Hey, to be fair, that Kobe kid is sick.
It was cool.
Nah, that Kobe kid, I've seen him in person in a Nike store, bro. It's sick.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fucking nah, man. That Kobe kit is fire, bro.
Yeah,
like if I was a Barca fan, I'm copping that, bro. Just like soon, I'm going to be copping out that black Bayern kit, bro. That kit is fucking sick, bro.
Yeah,
absolute, bro. I need to cop that kit.
Yeah, dude. The kit that I wanted this year. First of all, there's insane tariffs on it, so it's so expensive. But second of all, it's sold out now. It's
which one?
The red keeper kit, the third kit, red keeper kit. But my size large is sold out.
Shit, man. Actually, that's a good one. But I'm not gonna lie. If I get a goalie kit, I'm getting the green one. That green one is sick, bro.
That one's cool too. Yeah,
bro. I need to start. I need to go, bro. Probably next month or the one after. I need to be shopping on that Bayern fucking store online and just get shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. I probably have to do that. But guys, who's live that we can redirect to? Because there's really nothing much we can talk on anymore, bro. But we've talked about enough. But I just find it interesting that these El Clasico rivals, as they claim, when we're in the fall, they become best friends because they want to protect their own league. Shut up.
Yeah, come on.
Bunch of idiots. Get out of here, man. Bunch of clowns. Every single one of them, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. FC Bayern München, bro. Mia San Mia, Pakmas. Come on, man. Stern die Südens always, prevail. That's all. That's what it is, bro. Yeah, real club. No fakeness about us. Yeah, these frauds.
No sellouts.
Yeah, but we sell out, guys. We sell out.
No, hey, if I'll gladly sell out if somebody pays me enough. So just let me know.
Brother, you think I don't want to, brother, you don't think I want to fucking, I mean, to be honest, selling out depends on, it better be a good reason why I sell out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to redirect to Sheik TV, guys. He's live doing Mud Brothers. So when we get there, Raid. Yeah. But until then, guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, not just to my channel, to always Bayern Chelsea. If you're interested to be knowing more about Bayern and Chelsea, to be fair, go check that channel out. Like, comment your way. Go check socials and share. And yeah, hopefully you guys are good wherever you are. And you know what? Since we're talking about big and real clubs, let's talk about big and real managers. Take care. Mia San Mia, Pakmas. Take care and see you later. 0-8.
Als wir uns wieder zur neuen Saison zum ersten Training getroffen haben, da habe ich die Mannschaft zusammengeholt und dann habe ich das Signal gegeben, so Leute, ich sage euch, wir gewinnen in dieser Saison alles.
See you guys.